Hello everyone, I've got a really good video here for you today, and it's on this game right here. This game is simply amazing. I don't know why it's not getting the hype that it should, and it perhaps could be because it's not on the latest consoles. The developer has it in his mind, and I really hope he does go forward with it because this really needs to get the hype. This is an amazing game. Of course, you know it's Flea, and it got its release originally on the Nintendo Entertainment System using the NES Maker. Then, of course, it got ported to the Dreamcast with limited release of 200 copies. There is apparently some still available, and if you would like to get it, I will leave a link in the description below. It is also available on Steam and itch, and just got released on the Evercade. So, hey, let's get on to what this case looks like, what the disc looks like, and then get on to some gameplay. See you guys in a sec. Alright, so right here we have the wonderful Flea case. As you can see, this is the front of the case. And it's cool because it has the, legendary Dreamcast look to it for the North American audience. And we're now going to open up the case here to see what the disc looks like, as well as the manual. And as you can see here, this is what the disc looks like. And again, this is just utterly fantastic. It, for a homebrew game, looks very professional. They did a fantastic job of making this look as good as possible. Now we can look at the manual here. As you can see the back of it. It has the art design by Alistair Lowe, audios by Twee. Sorry if I got the name wrong there. Maybe it's Tui. And then programming done by Dale Coop and Ross Kilgariff. I guess Ross would be on the far right, and the me of some sort is Dale Coop. Or Avatar, sorry. I'm using me because it kind of looks like a me for the Nintendo systems. And of course you got your playtesters down there. I'm not going to mention all the names, but as you can see on the screen here, you got your name in my video, so there you go. I think that's fairly good enough. And then of course, information about the company itself and how this game got funded. Sorry about the shadow there. I'm trying to get it in as good as possible. There you go. Alright, so let's look on the inside of this manual here. And it has obvious information about the controls for the game. And it's pretty simple. It's got a few buttons. So basically an NES port, so it's not a whole lot. You're going to have a lot of fun with this game. It's as far as the controls go, it's pretty simplistic. And then, of course, you got the HUD display there about what you see on the screen and what you got to pay attention to. And then, of course, we got the story of Flea as well. So the top part there says, "This dog has fleas. Not ordinary fleas. These fleas are intelligent. They have built a network of straws to navigate the beast. They are ruled by the greedy king who wants all the blood for him and his rich friends. While they gorge themselves on the fine blood, the refugee fleas are planning a revolution. That's right, it is our job to destroy the king and make sure that everyone gets their fair share of blood." Alright, so under the disc you've got the back slit there, and it looks pretty good. I mean, I got nothing to complain about. Again, it looks really professional. They've done a fantastic job here with the representation of a Dreamcast case, of a professional pressed release. Of course, again, it's not a CD-ROM. It is done on a proper pressed CD. Then, of course, we got the back of the case here, and it says, "Flea is a challenging platformer with an intriguing backstory. Play as Henry, the hyperactive flea who just can't stop jumping. Navigate the beasts and collect blood to get to the heart of the problems. And then, of course, you've got on the right side here all your gameplay of the game. And at the bottom, you can see that, again, it was created by Low Tech Games. And in the middle, the limited number quantity of the release for the Sega Dreamcast. I got number 143 out of 200. And who knows, as of making this video, it may get even higher. I'm really hoping people will enjoy what they're about to see. So why don't we get on to the next part of this video and get into some gameplay. That's right, we're going to check out this awesome game. So see you in a sec as I get ready to put in some gameplay of Flea for the Sega Dreamcast. Alright, so here we are in Flea for the Sega Dreamcast, a port from the NES version. So let's press start and get into the game. So as you can see, there's absolutely no options or anything, which is actually a good start, because sometimes you just want to get into the game and play, for these certain games anyway. So as you can see, we got to jump into this little pit here, and here's level 1. So I'm not jumping. He's jumping on his own. I don't have to press any buttons or nothing. As you can see, nope, I'm not pressing anything. So you just got to move your character across the screen here and collect blood. Now, you don't have to collect all the blood. That is certainly not the main objective here. Your main objective is actually just beat the levels if you possibly can. He had said that he originally wanted to do that, but I think there was a timing thing or something. I can't really remember. But yeah. Okay, so you can talk to the characters by pressing X as long as you're close to them. So it says, help me collect blood for the refuge, please. I'll give you lives in return. So the main thing about collecting blood is it gives you more lives in the game, which is generally a good thing, because you're going to need tons of them. Alright, so let's go on to the second level here. And this is where you can actually die for the first time. So, I'm doing pretty good already for the start here. Alright, I'm going to get to the first boss. Might get a little further, and let's show you some other cool things. Alright. So yeah, your main objective, watch out for those blades, because you're going to die. Okay. Ooh. There we go, got that. So far I've got 20 blood collected, so I should have about 41 by the time this level is completed. So yeah, he would have wanted to have, like, by the end of the game, it'd tell you how much blood you have collected, as like a score sort of thing. What I feel like as a score in this game is basically your lives. So when you finish the game, you can tell people how much lives you had left. For me, I had, I think it was about 206. I will plop it on the screen about here, and yeah, then you can see it. Alright. So, yes, the beginning of the game is fairly simple. I mean, for me it looks pretty simple. For you, it might be hard. Well, look at this one here, right? Yeah. Oh, and there you go. There's my first death. Second death. Accidental. Third death. Usually a lot better than this. Okay. There we go. Get down there. There we go. Okay. If you thought that was hard, again, wait until you get further into the game, because it just gets crazy. Alright. So this game is just fairly addictive. And that's my, reasoning for just thinking it's crazy this game just hasn't got the hype yet. And for being a Nintendo port or game of sorts. Alright, so here's another character you can talk to. Feel the bird! Alright. Yeah, so we want to make sure to get all them bottles of blood. It's funny because looking at these boxes, you think you're going to jump on top of them, but no, you go right through them. So yeah, watch out for the arrow. Then we're down here, and we meet up with this guy, who takes in the blood that we've collected. I've got 78 lives. Okay, here's the first boss. As you can see, it gets fairly more difficult when you get to a boss. So yeah, you're gonna think that, oh, it's easy. Look at how many lives you get. No, trust me. The further you get into the game, the more lives drain. And there we go. So now there's 93. I've lost 100 lives at some point. My first playthrough in the game, I had about, I don't know, 5 lives left. But when I got to, I didn't complete it. I got to a boss and I died around level 50. Sometimes you have to calm down to succeed. Press A before hitting ground to jump less. Okay, so the thing about that is, I actually could use that at the beginning of the game. But yes, as you get further, there's more features you can unlock. You can press A to swim, and there is a turbo feature which is not unlocked at the beginning of the game. But you'll be pressing X and an arrow to get past certain parts. Whoops. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. Alright, there. I wouldn't call myself professional at all, but yes, I have beat the game. It is so fun. And it, you know, like, for me, it is a game that you'll want to come back to. It's got replayability because, again, as I had said, like, I won the game at about 206 lives. You just want to compete to see how many lives you have remaining. Let's see how high you can get, right? Alright, down there. And then you can use the A. Of course, I got hit by accident there. Not by accident, that was my fault. Alright. So as I had said, you can use the A button to just do a little skip and a hop, which is good for these parts here. There you go. Ooh. Yeah, as you can see my face, wow. It does get pretty hard. Okay. There we go. Oh! Should have watched out for that guy. Okay. So again, we'll watch for that little worm. I think it's a worm. Not really sure. Okay, there we go. Beat that level. Level 15. Again, hop, skip, and a jump, and there we go. So we make sure we don't get hit by any of those spikes. Okay, and here's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle looking type guy. Alright. We heard from Big that you will help us fight. We will meet you at Tapeworm's basement. So yes, my first playthrough, that's how far I got. It's not safe to talk here. Alright, so yeah, as you get, like, if you lose at your first time playing, don't give up. I am not at all a pro. And all you have to do is just pretty much do some simple learning. Alright, so I have 123 lives. Okay. Ooh. I don't know if I can get there. Yes, I can. and then go down. Right on. Okay. Watch out for the guy down there. At least I got it, and then I died. Okay. I guess this is kind of like a Super Meat Boy type of game. I haven't really played that game much, so I can't really honestly say. Oh man. This game really needs the hype, man. Let me tell you. It's just such a good game. I was so happy to beat it when I did. Missed that one. And as I said, you don't really have to collect them all. I just kind of like doing it as a completionist sort of thing, but you know, I didn't really complete. I really didn't collect them all because some of them are pretty hard to get. Oh man, I really got to take it easy. All right. Okay, so there's some other things I want to show you before, Alright, I'm gonna take this... I'm just gonna get the blood and kind of go on to the next level here. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we got it. I missed one, because I originally wasn't really gonna collect them all. Okay. There we go. This one was fairly simple. Ooh. There we go. Just make sure you get those platforms really good. Alright, so level 20. Okay. There we go. As you can see, well, this game will make you give facial expressions because it is hard. I missed one. Whoopsie. I'm gonna check something out here. No, nothing there. And I died. There we go. Now I can get all the blood. Alright, on to the next level. And we meet up with our buddy here who will take the blood. There we go. 161 lives. And we're on to the next level where we meet the King Flea. Of course, we're not fighting against him. There's tons of other bosses we're gonna have to go to first. The Flea is becoming a problem. Send in the Mosquitoes. Alright. So here we go. Second boss, the Mosquitoes. Yeah, the bosses I generally had a more difficult time collecting all the blood. Ooh. There we go. I think you were seeing what I was going to do there, and I didn't end up doing. Okay. Yeah, didn't do it again. That's fine. I will get there. Awesome. Alright. Really should have waited on that jump there. So, you can already sense it is getting more difficult. Yep. Okay, I gotta stop pressing A all the time. Really well done game, as you can see. Alright. Okay. There we go. We beat that boss, and now we hop into another sector here. This seems like the only way out. Jump on that other beast. So I believe we're going from one beast to another that has fleas. Oh, okay, we're jumping onto the dog here. Alright. Okay. So we got up to the collector again. I have 177 lives. Alright. Just jump ever so slightly. Okay. Oh! What's this? Oh, I found a secret. Yes, there is tons of these secrets apparently. I'm not really sure how many. I have been told there is more than 2 that I have actually found in this game. And there you will find tons of blood, and maybe you'll skip a few levels? I'm not really sure. I'll find that out. Because there's another one around here too. Okay. I really didn't look at what level we were on, but I think we're at around level 21. Alright. I don't want to totally give this game away here, because you guys need to check this game out for yourself. Alright. Here we go. Well, there doesn't seem to be a secret here as far as I know. Okay, so we're at level 24. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. Alright, I missed one. That's fine. I don't know if there's a secret in here or not. Let's go to the next one. So, level 25. Alright, and we'll go down here to talk to this guy. Stop that incessant jumping! Oh, it's one of those guys. You might knock over my fine blood. So these guys, that guy must be one of the evil guys. Alright. So we're gonna collect some more blood here. I'm feeling that there might be a secret in here. Let's check. So the red stuff you can jump in. You can't jump in the green. That's for sure. Okay, so I don't see any secret in this one. Okay. Here's the collector again. So level 26. Oh! Yeah, I gotta pay attention here. There we go. Keep jumping low. There we go. We got past them. Alright, level 27. And this one might look a little difficult as well. Because how can I collect all that blood down there? Well, we're gonna find out. Alright. Oh! I've done it before, and I'm gonna do it again. Oh, okay. Now, I think the way I've done this before is I wait down there. No, I'm doing that over because I want to show you guys. I've done it. Alright. Okay, so I just do a... there we go! I've got all the blood. And you don't want to go down there because there's green slime. Okay, so here's another secret, as you can see. How the heck am I supposed to get up there? Well, we're gonna find out. Yes, those tight squeezes, my friends. They're hard. Alright, I did it. Okay. There it is. There's the secret. Yeah, just go up here. Okay. I used to catwalk, now I dog walk. Still on fleek. Alright. So I don't know how many secrets there is in this game. I believe I had only found 2, so that's all I can really show you for now. Who knows, if I give another playthrough, maybe I'll find more. Alright, so there's level 29. I'll go to level 30, and then I'm going to show you another secret to this game. Alright, there we go. This one I've always had difficulty with. There we go. Ah, yes. Oh boy. Okay, so we're just gonna wait for these guys to go. There we go. Ah, I could have been able to get past that hole there. And I did that. There we go. And there we go. We got past that. Alright, so that's level 30, and now I'm going to go back to the beginning of the game to show you guys something else that is pretty cool. So hold on a sec. Alright, so we're at the beginning of the game here, and you may be wondering why. Well, as a novice player, you get further and further into the game, and then you die. And you're like, well, I want to be able to continue where I left off. Well, luckily the developer has added that feature to the game. Maybe a little difficult to get to. It's not extremely hard, but yeah, you can't just press up and down and expect a level to start. So, this is what you'll do. You gotta jump on this cloud here, and then jump onto that next one. And as you can see, it can get a little tricky. But make sure to be just to that left of that cloud, because you go any further to the right, you will fall, and then you have to do it over again. So we get to this spot here, and keep pressing the A and holding the left button so you can dodge those knives, or you end up dying and having to do it all over again. So here we are, and now we can select levels. You found this place too? It seems to be a bunch of shortcuts. No speed runs past this point. You got boost. Alright, so now we got the boost feature, and you have to talk to him first before getting the boost feature, because if you jump past him and not talk, you will not get it. Because I already tried it, and yeah, it didn't work. Alright, so now we got the turbo. We're gonna keep boosting. That's what they call it, boost. And we're gonna go all the way to, I think, 45, 50? Alright. So I can show you one of the other maneuvers in the game. So how you do the boost is you just hold left and then press the boost, or left and boost, which is X. X is the boost button. So we're at 46, 50. Alright, we go down here. Okay. And those guys right up there are a pain. See? Oh. Because they just go from any side of the screen, they get in your way, and they can get really difficult. So this is the part where it gets difficult. Because you got those guys, there's lots of jumps and stuff you gotta do. Oh, and then I do that, and then the mosquito's in the way. Alright. I'm actually not sure if they're a mosquito. It could be a black fly, you know, those pesky bugs. Maybe even a wasp of some sort. Okay, so we get past that. Oh, and I forgot about those guys down there. There we go. This one's a lot easier than some of the further ones, but as you can tell, those pesky little bugs get in your way. Perhaps they just want the blood for themselves. Ugh. Gotta keep pressing that A button. Yep. 16 lives. Well, that's another thing, too. You start off with the same lives you start at the beginning of the game. Alright, here we go. Oh, boy. So close. Jeez! Really wish those... I don't like those bugs. I really don't like them. They make me really angry. Trust me, while I was playing this game, there was a lot of cursing, and you'll probably have your fair share of it too. That's what makes makes a game like this awesome, because once you beat it, you'll feel so relieved. Okay, here we go. Alright, there we go, and now we can go into this. Okay, level 47. This is where you get the access to use the swimming feature. And so here's another thing I had learned from the developer. Now, one thing I didn't like about the game is its hit points, the hit detection. The bottom of Flea seems to get captured a lot easier. Maybe the left and right do as well, but the top, you get an easier access through things. So we're going to try that here, and I'll give you a fine example. Okay, so... that was not fairly explanatory there. But make sure the upper part of his body... see, that felt like I got pulled in. So, again, make sure you keep to the top more. The funny thing is, I have beat this without losing a life. But sometimes that hit detection, pretty difficult. As you can see, there was a part of Flea that kind of just went through the top of the spike. So go through here. Like I had said, this game, you know, it has that Super Meat Boy kind of gameplay to it. Okay, so that's the that's how you swim in the game, and you know, you're just gonna have a lot of... It's gonna get pretty hard. I ain't gonna lie, but I am not a professional. I got through the game. I guess the thing you want to do is be able to find some of those secrets and learn how to maneuver past the spikes, use the turbo boost feature. And if you want to use the boost feature at the beginning of the game, you'll have to be able to get to that secret spot. Because if you don't, sorry, boost is not there. So, now, let's get to the ending of this video. I will see you guys in a sec. Alright, so now we're at the ending of the video here, and I just got a whole lot of respect for this game. Flea is just simply amazing. I really do wish this game wasn't a limited release for the Sega Dreamcast. However, I'm going to leave this here for Alistair Lowe. I really hope you release a ROM of some sort. Maybe it's available on itch or Steam. I'm unsure, but it sounds like it might be. If you have the PC, or if you have a PC and you play that way, get the Steam version. And if you get an NES ROM, then you can play it on the Dreamcast that way. Of course, maybe, no, it's not as authentic as playing the release that was for, you know, originally released on the Dreamcast, because there's, of course, a few more buttons you can use than you could on the NES controller. But nonetheless, even if you got an NES controller, it should not be that difficult to play. I think the only extra button is you get the easy kill. Like if you fail on a level, you're just like, screw it, I just want to die. I want to collect all that blood. Then you would press the Y button, and you would instantly die, and then restart at the beginning of the level. Who knows, maybe that's on the select button for the NES. I don't know. I don't have that version of the game. But yeah, if you want to get this game, again, it is available on Steam, it is available on itch or PC, and it is also available on the Evercade, as well as the NES, which it was originally released on. And of course, it is on the Dreamcast. This is 143. It may be a little bit lower now, I'm not really sure, but you can get it at the link in the description below. I really hope you liked this video. I hope you give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, even subscribe to the channel. This game really needs the hype. I really recommend you play it. Hopefully we get a release on other consoles, you know, PS4, Xbox One, PS5, Xbox Series X, you know, etc., even the Switch. let's get this game some hype because it's just that amazing. All right, thanks again, and I will see you guys in a future video. Bye for now.